shot up. That is in. Burns the win. Have room to run. Also, this is champion. Toronto is both there. Henry is long running down. Walnut Grove.
Defensive side of things, Stetson Moore and Jacardier Wright on the offensive side of the ball. And we'll jump straight into questions for these guys, and then we'll go from there.
Vaughn, just kind of getting going this past week. Just what do you notice different about this team and the way you guys are playing?
It's been fun. All the guys are really excited to get back out there. Everyone's working really hard, and we're ready for September 1st.
Jacardier, we've been talking to coaches all day, all morning, and they've been talking about how well you've been playing, how well you came in the camp. Just knowing that they're going to try to establish the run a little more this year. Got to be music to your ears, and how's that offensive line look?
The offensive line, they're looking actually phenomenally well right now. You know, a lot better than last year. You know, got some new transfers that came in and put on. So hopefully it's going to be a good year.
So what do you notice different up there when you're running behind them?
Physicality. You know, it seems like everybody is focused and want to be there now, you know. Last year was just, I feel like our focus wasn't all the way there. So honestly, this year it's been focused for them.
As the quarterback battle kind of figures itself out, they've all talked about how important the running game is going to be this year. Help the passing game and give you guys some steady dose of clock management. What is so fun about working in this offense under, Coach Petrino and Coach Beard as he takes over in his first year?
Can you repeat that again?
Sorry. What's so much fun about working in this system? I know you guys know Coach Petrino and Coach Beard, but in his first year, what's the difference you've seen in the change in regimes?
Honestly, it hasn't been, a huge difference without Coach B. Coach Beard brings the same mentality and respect, honestly. So we're just trying to take it day by day and get 1% better.
Stetson, you want to take that one too, just to
I'll take the same on that too. Learning from Petrino and Beard is about the same comparison. They both want to win games, and they both teach the game the same way. They both they love us like we love them.
Stetson, they wouldn't give us a starting quarterback today, but you're the one catching passes from them. I'd like to ask you to name a starter, but just what's it been like catching the ball from these guys, and what's different about them? What stands out?
They're being nice. They all can move. Everybody can throw pretty good. Like I don't see no difference. Like all of them can start. They all do the same thing. They roll. Everything looks good. JP storing the ball good. Jacob looking awesome. And the transfer we just came in looking great too. Like they all looking awesome to me.
Are there any challenges that go along with not knowing for sure, or how do you handle something like that?
It's kind of hard. It's really when we get in full pass and we can see how they actually react when the D in their face and it's full speed for real and the ball hitting. Then you can tell the difference when we get to playing blue. But we'll see in the next week or two when scrimmages.
Vaughn, is this your third head coach?
Yes, sir.
Just having to do that every other year, it seems like, for you, just being the old guy.
Yeah.
How much have you seen this thing change and where it's at right now?
It's changed a lot from my freshman year in 2019. We went 1-11 that year. So it's been good to see the culture change whenever Petrino came in, and now with Beard coming along too. It's been really fun to see.
And what's the difference there between Beard and Petrino? Is it really anything?
No, not really. I mean, they both want to win games just like us. They know what they want. They're energetic, and they love the game of football.
What's it like for you guys to go through spring practice and now in camp? I know a lot of people are focused on just their role, but how important is it for you guys as leaders to try to teach the rest of the team, especially the younger guys, hey, we have to learn to play as one? How important is that?
Let me start with PJ on this one.
I say it's really important, just to be the example for the guys, for the younger guys. Just show them the way, because you want them to be as good as us when they get in our position. And so, yeah.
Anybody else want to take it?
as I'm teaching a young tight end right now, I was telling them how bad my technique was and how nervous I was when I first started college. It's not too much of a difference. It's just you just gotta learn not to be nervous. Even Coach Beard told me just calm down. It's the first day. Just enjoy football. It's like waking up doing the same thing over and over. It's just calm down. It's really just teach them. Keep teaching them, and eventually they'll get loose and you'll feel comfortable.
You guys have played enough games to know, right, how to calm down your own nerves. You mentioned that. When you go to kick off the season in Lawrence, Kansas, right, the crowd's going to be crazy. It's going to be a whole different atmosphere. So how do you guys make sure that your intensity doesn't allow the nerves to overtake your mind and you guys make dumb plays or you just let your emotions get the better of you instead of staying focused?
It's another game of football. You know, like it could be a bigger crowd, it could be a smaller crowd. It's another game of football. We all the same age. You know, we put on our pads the same way they do. We just gonna come out there with the same intensity that we would have in the last game.
PJ, how's it been watching the secondary come together? New corners all over the place. Just what's going to be different about this, and how's it coming along?
It's coming along well. You know, we got a lot of guys that's coming in ready to compete, and I feel like that's the biggest thing. These guys are coming up with energy. You know, we're playing hard. The secondary is looking good from what I've seen. So just as long as we keep coming together, keep building that chemistry, just communicating all around, flying around, being intense.
Vaughn, having Jared Lloyd starting in the Farron role, just a bird, I guess. So you know why we call him bird?
I'm not sure.
Nobody knows. It's just what does he bring, and just being a young guy in that spot.
He is a young guy, but he's been really good for us. He picks up the playbook really well. He's intense. He's big. He's strong, and he likes to play. He likes to hit too. So I think he's going to do really well for us this year.
Did you say you didn't know who I was talking about instead of Jared Lloyd?
I never knew it was Bird.
It's just Bird. All of you know Bird.
Always called Bird every time I've been here.
Always good.
DeCartier, just with Nick Petrino in charge of that offense, so what kind of changes have you seen, just kind of the way that offense is run, called, and the way you guys have worked this summer?
You know, he's his dad's son, you know, so they kind of called it the same way. But hopefully we put some more runs in there and, you know, get me going and the other backs. So, hey, that's what I'm hoping for, you know.
Hey, since you guys are probably going to be more of a run-heavy team this year, how much fun is it to know that your numbers going to get called a lot? Like you're going to get your touches. You're not worried about the numbers. You're going to get production there.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. And I hope that, you know, all the other running backs or that's actually going to play can, you know, go in there and get their touches as well. You know, we're all pretty good. We're all different, but, you know, we can all contribute to this team in the right way. So hopefully, you know, start to run the ball a little bit more. Let's see.
Stetson, what are you seeing in those new receivers? You're out there a lot with them. Just what are, don't have Ty Scott, of course, but just kind of what's going to fill that void?
They fast. They are fast. They all fast. They all can catch. I like them a lot. I like that they all are very about the same in their route running. And it will open it up for me to get the ball too. So I'm glad that they can run routes good and perfect. I don't have to think about, do we need help with the plays? And Raylan will help them in their category too on the routes. And it opened it up for all the tight ends because that's another thing we need to get more involved in offense too. That's going to be a big thing this year.
How much bigger did you get this offseason?
I gained. I lost 5 pounds, but I toned up a little bit more.
Okay, you look a little different. This
That's what it is. He's sitting next to me.
Starting this year off healthy for you. That's, we saw the expectations we had on you kind of early in the year. You start out slow. Just making sure you're healthy and getting out there. Just what do you think can change for you in that way?
Yeah, that was a big thing. Breaking my collarbone before the season started. Just a little adversity that I battled. I came back to try to make plays for my team to get in the best position to win. I tried my best opportunities I got in. But the biggest thing I've been trying to stay healthy and see if I can make it through camp and get ready.
Vaughn, looking at the, kind of a new defensive line, some new guys, some of the same, some of the old, just how's that shaping up?
It's honestly been the same. The guys, they're stepping up really well. They're all big and strong. Again, they're learning the playbook really well. So I think there won't be much difference there. We're still going to have a really big, strong, fast D-line this year.
Any other questions for the players? All right, guys, thanks for your patience while you're waiting for the coaches to be done. These are all preseason, all-conference guys too, by the way, so congrats for that.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it.